Hello guys, so I'm playing Factorio and I seen Reddit a lot of people asking how to work with signals, so I decided to build a small tutorial, or sort of try to do it. Don't mind these crazy lines here, just draw lines of trees around the mining place here. This is Factorio mod and with Factorio. Anyway, but these things here that I want to teach is from vanilla. So if I use two rails like this, very separated. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So I recommend using 5 or more. I learned in a video, someone explained that 3 is very good, 3 spaces, but sometimes it gets very complicated because when you make curves like this, want to make intersections, I don't know. Like this, you run out of space for the lights. If you want to put those lights, you see that sometimes you don't have a spot here. So here I have spot with just one light, and maybe later understand why this is important. So I usually put after I put one light here, sometimes there's no space for another light. So here, for example, I would like to put 2 lights and there's space for just one rail light. Okay, so with 2 very separated trails is a bit better to do it. Otherwise, you can also make it very close together. But then after, when you need to make a connection or something, you can maybe separate it. No, not so big like this. Maybe make like this, and then here you can make the crazy connections, exits. But I avoid doing such things. Just saying that that's the reason why I keep more space between the tracks, because then I can have more space for the lights. See, now I have here at least 2 options. Maybe I should start this a bit earlier. So, yeah, there's a lot of options now for the lights. But I would avoid it. So, how to do intersections? How to use the lights, rail lights and signal lights? Let's say I want to connect 3 sides, the north, east and west. I used to do like this before, and then try to connect this line with this line. So I put the lights in the middle. You can put lights on the outside, just personal preference. I like to put in the middle because if I want to put something on the side, I have more space. If I want to build stuff here on the sides, I always have this space. I don't know, for tracks or anything. And in the middle, I'm not going to use anyway. So yeah, that's it. Having the lights here in the middle, it goes this direction. It's like English way, we call it. So left go forward, right comes backwards. If I'm looking in this direction, right comes, left goes. Okay, so yeah, that's how I used to do it before. Wait, I used to connect the lights too far away. So here left goes forward, which is this way, and then I used to connect so like this, right? That's all I used to do in the beginning. Then you have a lot. If you want to connect it then to the other side, you make a new path. Then you need to connect this side with this side, And you have the solid here. If you want to put another from the south, goes even worse. So to keep it simple, yeah, you guys see that I'm using a lot of building mods. Don't worry, you don't have that in the game. I'm just using to make it faster to explain to you. So this track goes back on the right, and this one goes in this direction. I used this flashlight to show, but soon this is gonna be day. So anyway, this will go, one goes to the south, this one goes to the east. What we do, we make like a pyramid. You need a lot of space here in the middle, like this much space. There is a lot of space. The bigger the better. And we make like a pyramid, or diamond, it's called. This is a bit wrong, out of the place here. Okay, good. So if we have 3 destinations for the trains to go, we do like this. We connect the rails in the same direction. This goes to the east, this goes to the east, this goes to the north, and then we connect them somewhere like here. We connect them with a curve. This is very simple. I find it very simple solution. It's not really hard to build. Anyone can understand the principle, I guess. Now let's go for the lights, rail lights and signals. This is where some more people get stuck at. So this light with 3, this one that goes red, yellow and green, you use before splitting and after splitting, and to separate. So here we see that it goes in this direction, the trains go in this direction, so we want to split here, right? Goes to splitting for 2 ways. So 1 before splitting and 2 after splitting for each track, right? So that means that if a train is stopped here in this blue section, the train coming from this pink section will wait here until another train leaves, either left or right. Okay, and when the train is here, when this train is here on this side, you see it's red, and then another train can go to the other side, can go left. If I put here, it's red, so the train cannot go, the other train cannot go either way, left or right. Let me disable this auto fill for me. Okay, good. But now how? Yeah, when we put more of this, people always recommend, it's right to put more of this along the track. So if you have, I don't know, you can put like at least 2, but you can make also long splits. That means when the train, if you don't put any of these lights, let's show what happened. There is one train here, another train here. If we don't put any, if we put just one light, you see that this blue section will be red for this train here. And as long as this train doesn't leave this section, the blue section, it will be red. In this train, you have to wait until this train here leaves the track. But if you put more in the middle, so this train will drive until this light and wait until this train leaves this light here. So look, when I remove this train, the train goes green, the light goes green, so this train can drive freely. So that's the principle. That's the main thing about these rail lights. You need to use all along the way, so that's why you need to have more of them than the chain lights, chain signals, right? So just keep in mind before splitting and after splitting, and along the way to separate the sections. Now for the chain light, I think there's only one purpose for them, is before joining tracks. So you see train comes from this direction and this direction, and then here they join this beginning of a new section. There's not before a joining section, so there's no need of chain light. Okay, chain signal. So I put another rail signal to start a new section. So this light, it kind of in my head I have like the definition that it reads before, it knows if a train is going to pass here, this section, before the other train. So if I put a train here, wait, with direction, yeah, this direction, okay. If I put a train here, nothing happens. But if this train is here in this section, you see that these red lights go red. So it means that this train cannot go into this section because the next rail is red. But if it leaves this section, then another train here is ready, the train going this direction is ready to join this intersection. Okay, so this is more or less like these lights, they read this way, but it's more advanced because they can read if a train is coming this way, the whole section, they read the speed of the train and they tell which of the trains he needs to wait, left, right or left. So yeah, so putting more, there's a rail there, put a little bit closer another section here, just for the train to wait maybe here, in case this light is red. So again, rail signals to split, and to after the joining, the merging lines, and signal before merging, and rail signals to make more sections before splitting, after splitting, after merging, and we use the chain signals before merging. I don't know why there's no space here, but this is space enough. So let's make a test. I'll put make some stations here. So I cannot put stations because it's inclined. Okay. Let's put some fuel. So one station here, the other station there. So look, we already went automatic and waited here in the rail. Perfect. So you see that both trains start running like crazy. Okay, I don't need another station to make a better test later. Good. Okay, so let's say you have I forgot to make 4 paths here. Let's say you have another path coming from the south. It's the same thing. You just make it, remove all of this, connect the outer side with the outside, inside with the inside. Good. Then we connect the insides of the interior of this roundabout. So, and it's the same thing. You put rail before splitting, and to new section in the middle rail signal to make an to separate. Otherwise the train will wait here until the other train leave this wall area. So the train will have to wait here in the curve. Is not optimal. Again, before splitting, after splitting. And there's some where you see I'm making it crazy. Okay, better. After jump merging, okay, good. Now the chain signals before merging. Before merging, before merging. Perfect. That's it. It's not complicated. I think if you just keep that in mind, before merging you use chain signals, and all the time, now and then you use ray signal in the middle to separate the sections. I always put one after merging, and yeah, before separating. That's the main thing. Let's say you have a station here. Okay, this train is like having some resources, collecting resources, going to the main base or something like this. Okay, so I don't build it. I don't recommend building the station in the main track. I always make an exit and exit. And like I said, if from the beginning I wanted to be lazy, and I just connect it here. And I know the base go that way, so I just connect this way. Actually, it's this, like this. Yeah, and this track here. But then you have this mess here. And what I do now, I do just like the roundabout. Okay, I connect this way here, this way, and this way. Okay, a train coming this way that want to keep going forward. You'll just make this curve here. And maybe it was to yeah, but it's practically the same principle. So there you go. This train can go any direction, can go from here to its loading station there, separating. So we have no space for a light here. I needed to make it. Yeah, let's make it again. Need to make with more space. So this here is too close. So yeah, need a lot of space. Hope nobody freaks out with this building mode. Good. Not again. So like I said, okay, now we make a curve here. And we connect the inside of the loop or the roundabout. Right? So before splitting, put array signals. Before splitting again. Here we need to don't have space for chain signal. That's not good. Maybe need to. So it's better. Okay, before splitting a new section. I have no more lights. What? Yep, use a lot of ray lights. So new section here, new section. Okay. New section. And before joining, we put change signals before joining, and here before joining. So the train coming from this direction, going to the base, let's say, just go make a small curve and goes away. And the train going for this station, let's just go like, if coming from the base goes here and inside, goes back to the base, or if it wants to go another destination, it goes this way. And if any other train needs to make a roundabout, we use this track. Let's copy and paste to make a test here. I have some trains. Yeah. New section. It's practically done. So, and there's one more here. There we go. Perfect. So just put the other stations. This tree. Make different tracks, just complicated. Let's see what happens. So you see this train is waiting here because I didn't put too many lights there. This one is waiting for the order to leave. So I need to put more lights here. This section is too far away. It works like a charm, right? This one's a bit slower because of the cargo. But you can see here, when you see the red, the light turned red when the other one was still here. Maybe if I come closer, look, it was yellow. It turned red because it detected that this train will be faster than any other train coming here. Yeah, it just works smooth. No worries. So this train slowed down to the other train because the other would be faster than this one. Yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know if I missed something, I forgot something. I hope that this clarifies. Sorry if it took too long to explain with building all the examples and stuff. I tried to make one line with just one line and double trains to go back and forth, but I didn't. I don't know how people do it. It's very complicated. It's very hard because if one train is using the whole track, the other train that go in the other direction and needs to wait until that train leaves the track. So it's not optimal. It's better to use more resources to double lines like this, going back and forth. You see, it just flows. It works perfectly. One train waits for the other. Yeah. As for the loading stations, I recommend doing something like this, where you have the unloading station, maybe with a bit more space, and the other trains can wait here after the race signal. So we can have like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trains waiting for the destination to leave. So that's just my recommendation for you if you have a station here. And unloading far away from your base, so you don't have to walk, worry about walking in the trails. This is my crazy base here, spaghetti base. So yeah, that's it. So hope you have fun, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you have suggestions or questions. No, they run out of fuel. They're dead. Bye bye.